Hey everyone, this is Sin and welcome back to my channel, Stampin' Munchkins. Today is a Glowforge project and what you see on the screen is what we're making today. It's a banner, name banner from my daughter, Lauren, who just had a birthday on January 31st. Let's get started. These are the products used today: wood glue, Caribbean apple barrel acrylic paint, X-Acto knife, brushes, white gesso, ribbon, Creative Corners tea ruler, Copic E49, Posca, white pen, brush pen, scissors, and a pick. Today I am going to be doing a birthday banner for my daughter, Lauren. So I did this in Adobe Illustrator and I brought it over. Let me turn the fan off. And I brought it over into the Glowforge app, as you can see, app.glowforge.com. And because I'm not sure how it's going to cut, I'm going to cut it in cardstock first. So let me put that in the machine. A white cardstock is in there, and I actually just want to do um, just one of the banner and just one of the letters. So what I'm going to do is just highlight. I'm going to highlight these, get it off, and I'm going to highlight these and get that off so that it doesn't print. Highlight one, get that off. Try that again. I'm going to highlight that, get it off. Of course, doesn't want to work. Okay, get that off. Oops. So let me just grab the U and get that on here. So I'm just going to be printing this or cutting this on here. And let's see, I'm going to use this to cut. And that will work, I believe. Yeah. So these are red, which means that it will print. So let me just grab all of these and get it out of the way. So it's off. So everything is gray because that means it's not going to cut. So only these two will cut. So let me go to my Glowforge. I'm going to add a couple magnets so that it doesn't, let me move this. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, let me move it up here. This is cheap cardstock, so I don't really care if I waste it. But I'm going to put magnet around it so that it doesn't blow away. So let's go to the Glowforge and get this going. Here's my magnets that I attached. They're super strong, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this. So I have it on cut, accent, and I'm going to set focus. It's focusing. I'm going to turn on my inline fan. It's still focusing. It's taking a little bit. I wonder why, if there's something wrong. Okay, now it's ready. Let's see how long it's going to take. Should be fast. 14 seconds. So let's hit the button. Let me check my glow. Okay, let's hit the button. It's going to be fast. So let's see what's going to happen. That's great. It's all done. Now I'm going to make sure I like it. Was how I like it. So what I'm going to do is I put in my proof grade medium draft board, which is an 1/8 inch MDF, and I'm going to be cutting this out. But as you can see, I need to move it around so that it cuts on the non-cut areas. So, oops. So I'm going to do that. Let me grab these letters. Let's see if I can get it done over here. What's nice is that we can put it exactly where we need it to go. Come on, let's make, hopefully we'll have room for that one. I'm going to rotate this, see if that's better. Move it. Okay. So let's see if I can get this over here. Looks like I will need to move it over a little bit. I'm using my arrow key now to move it over. Why is this? Oh, I wonder if it's too low. Yep, it's too low, so that's why it was gray. So now that I brought it up a little bit, it's turning red. It was not in the cut. So this one is still not in the cut. So I don't think it'll work. So I'm going to not cut two of them. So let me move these two out of the way. So I guess just one won't cut. So let me move these. So these look like it'll be okay. It's just I need to cut one in a different, using a different board. Okay, so let's make sure that this works. Let me move this sideways. Might as well make sure we use every space possible. Okay, so let's go. This should be proof grade cut. Okay, and let's hit the print key. And I'll see you back at my Glowbaby. Let's see how long it's going to take. I hope it works out well. And I will be painting this. It'll be Tiffany blue. The flags will be Tiffany blue and the letters will be white. So 4 minutes and 19 seconds. So let's go to the Glowbaby. Okay, hit the button and let's watch her work. This is sped up 20 times just so you don't have to watch for over 4 minutes. Love it. Done. It's cooling down. And once it says print is done, I will open up the cover. Okay, see you at Glowbaby. Okay, so this is all cut out and now I'm unmasking one side to get it ready to paint. This is sped up 4 times. I wish I could move this quickly, but I'm using my weeding pick to weed out the masking paper. And this was cut on quote 1/8 inch MDF. I want to match the Tiffany color as much as possible. So this is Caribbean from Apple Barrel acrylic paint. Just testing it to make sure it matches and is close enough. This is Dina Wakley white gesso. I'm going to use it to prime so that I don't have to do a lot of if you prime it first, then you don't have to use a lot of your color. So I'm just going over all the banner and letting it dry. So it's not dry enough. So I'm trying it on here, but I determine it's not dry enough. So I bring in my heat gun, my dual power Wagner heat tool to dry it. And I'm working on a glass media mat, so it is heat resistant. And I stuck in my my little tool here with a baby wipe to clean the holes. So now that it's dry, it is working, the blue paint is working a lot better. So I just work it until I don't see any brush strokes in the middle. And I do one coat, do all of the 6 pieces because her name is Lauren. I made this banner I believe it was 2 or 3 inches by 2 inches. I'm going to use my Posca pen to do the letters because they're so thin. I do this twice. The blue, I only did 1 coat because I primed it, so it worked out well. And the reason I'm using the paint pen, and this is the biggest tip that I had, but I will be investing in bigger tips. But the reason I used it is because it's so thin, and I did two coats, so you can see it's a lot wider. And I went over the sides, so I'm using my Copic pen, which is an alcohol pen in E49, to make the sides brown again. And I did that on all the banners as well. And now I'm just using a small piece of, or a small thin, I forgot to, sorry, take the masking off. So I'm doing that now, but I'm using the wood glue, just adding a thin layer and using my T-ruler, my corner ruler, to make sure that it is pretty on there straight and level. And I do that to all the letters. And again, I will be investing in thicker Posca pens because I do like that for these thin letters and for the signs. I will put this file, SVG file, for you free to use. It'll just be for the banner flag, obviously not the letters because your name will be different. But I'll have it in the description box. It's free for you to use. It will be an SVG file. I just ask you not to share the file with other people. I'd rather they come here and get it because they watched my video. and appreciate my content. And I strung the ribbon through, but I forgot to unmask the back. I'm making the letters, the banners, 1 inch apart, and I'm just putting masking or washi tape on the back because I needed this to go onto my daughter's bookshelf and wall. It's just a small one because they already had a happy birthday banner, and I was going to do that too, but I figure I make it small so she could leave it up all the time. And I really like how it turned out, but again, I'm just using washi tape so that it doesn't move around. But I think once they're done with it, I'm gonna have to knot the back or something so that it doesn't move around. So I just used a washi tape over and over on the front, make sure that it's straight, the ribbon is straight, and I just tack it there so it doesn't move after I measure it 1 inch apart. And on the back, I will add a little piece of washi, and I go back and add another piece because the washi tape is not permanent. So again, I will make it permanent once they're done with it. I just needed to get it done. But I really like how it turned out, and I hope you guys like this project too. Please stay tuned for more Glowforge Glowbaby projects, and I will have files for you, SVG files, and it will be a Dropbox, and hopefully I figured it out correctly so that I am able to share the files with you. So again, I hope you enjoyed my Glowbaby project. I really am enjoying her immensely, and I will try to get at least one Glowbaby Glowforge video out a week. If not, you will always have my paper crafting and other crafting videos at least once a week. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Here it is, all finished. And again, I really like how it turned out. I hope you enjoy. Here's the how it is on a table, and another shot of Lauren. I love how that white is just stands out against that blue. Here's another video you might enjoy, and a Glowforge playlist. And as always, click on my face to subscribe. I appreciate all your comments, so please comment below so we can interact. Thanks everyone. Aloha.